friends stop for Ricky. Oh, Ricky very hungry, and Ricky sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
What's this?
Here upon Ricky have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Done eat too.
I thought you said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired. But Ricky very hungry too.
How considerate of you.
Ricky not understand Dun.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you asked. Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad Dun like yum yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. And Dun not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Ricky want to hear Dun story. Ricky listen carefully. For Ricky is the Heropon.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Ricky listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Ricky know. She wears silver armor. Shulk look everywhere for her.
Indeed. Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other. But they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Ricky know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dun too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dun take care of them. Dun watch over Shulk. Dun watch over Fiora. That is all a Daddy Pon can do. Ricky make mistake. Dun not Daddy Pon.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like Daddy Pon, watching over family. Same watch over. Dun do what he must.
Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Ricky have big family of little pon. Ricky raise and say goodbye to many little pon. Ricky knows some things.
You can say that again. I had you all wrong.
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Ricky find it yesterday when Ricky goes scouting.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go! Ricky has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. We're here on the Inlet Beach with the remainder of our party, who is also getting by here on the Fallen Arm. And man, I love that scene. I could talk about it for hours, but we got some spicy papayas to eat and 4 other friends to locate. So before we head out, though, the heck? How does he? What the crud? Ricky's level 55 and he joined last? How? Okay. And Melia too. Wow. I didn't know we're this high level yet. I did not intend to talk about this right away, but given that we are now in Machina's territory, if you have this art, it might be a good idea to use it. Peekaboo! If you attack a Mechon from the side, as Ricky, you can inflict Confuse on the foe. Very handy if the enemy is susceptible to it, but unfortunately it's kind of outclassed by his other art he just learned. Say sorry. On paper, it sounds awful. Why would you ever willingly destroy your debuffs? You're probably asking me. Well, this move scaling is absurd. And in chain attacks, yeah, with the right setup of Melia and Ricky just putting on tons and tons of debuffs, you can get some pretty crazy numbers. It is true as you increase the level of this art, it doesn't increase the scaling. You're not getting like 1 times like 0.5. That stays uniform, but the damage is just so good. It is a very long cooldown, so you have to take that into consideration, but 9 times out of 10, we want Ricky actually using his ether-based arts to deal damage. And, well, speaking of his ether-based arts, we're going to get a new art manual for one of those real shortly. How shortly? Well, if we actually finally head inside the Super Mario Warp Pipe, we will be taken to our destination, which, yeah, it's right over here. Seriously, I can't help but laugh. Oh, man. Is there any way off this bridge? What if we go in here? That might do, Ricky. That might do. As the insanely dramatic music starts. Something tells me there's some intelligent life here after all. God, I'd be so scared going down this corridor, but... well, if we don't take the plunge, we'll never know for certain if our friends are okay or not.
A village in a place like this?
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right!
Yeah. And we found Fiora.
Dunban!
Fiora? Do you remember me?
Mm-hmm. Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
These people helped us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Machina. The people of Mechonis.
Machina? You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
We're finally here. The Fallen Arm has one of my favorite areas in the game. I don't know what it is, but this zone is just, God, it's so great. You see all these Machina people and just this whole hidden civilization. This is big stuff. Homs and Machina meeting for maybe not the first time, but gosh, I can't get enough of it. But business as usual, when we do enter a new area, there's going to be some new gear we need to purchase, and these weapons in particular, very expensive, but a substantial increase to our min and max attack value, which, as we all know, dictates our art damage and all that stuff. And wow, that's still not an upgrade from Ellie. Kind of an upgrade, but not really our highest priority. Might as well get one for Charlotte, can't hurt. On top of this, like I mentioned or alluded to briefly before, some seriously strong art manuals here as well, including Summon Earth for Melia, which is really gonna help out. We got Ricky is angry. I could get all of them, but that's all I really want to spend right now. And we also have some drones. These are for Fiora, obviously. So at this point in time, you could change the type of talent art that Fiora has access to, but I'm just gonna say it straight off the bat, it's not a big deal. I will be purchasing the speed frame and the speed arms for Fiora because, let's just be honest, speed, agility, and haste, kind of the name of the game here. But outside of that, that's our shopping spree. Not as bad as the Valak Mountain updating to our gear, but yeah, oh god, no. We gotta change one thing, stat. I'm not gonna have a wardrobe change mid-episode like we usually do, but y'all gotta see this sword. When we first reached Sword Valley, Dixon hooked us up with the anti-Mechon Striker. It was K. Kind of not the best appearance on Earth, but oh boy, the Machina hook us up. Seriously, check out this blade for Dumban. You just gotta see. Dumban, unsheath it. I don't know if I want to. I've never used this before. Just kidding, I've had the Monado the whole time. A miniature Monado for Dumban. Just when you thought he couldn't get any cooler. And he also got to reunite with his sister today. Things are looking up for the guy, but enough dorking around here. There is an entire civilization of characters to get to know, to talk to, but our first priority is taking care of Fiora. Hi there, Lanata, who, can I just say, has the awesomest character design ever. The Machina women.
How are you?
They look so cool.
You're back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start?
Yeah, I got a question. How are we talking to each other? How do you know our language? But also...
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought, you were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Well, I guess we can trust them. They're definitely going to know a lot more about mechanized people than any Homs scientist could, but... Oh boy. I know this isn't first contact or anything, but should Dumban really be leading the charge with our diplomacy? Nah, it'll be fine. Nah, let's put Melly in front. She's way smarter. I'm kidding, but we must be on our best behavior, as we are more or less diplomats of the Bionis. And what the heck is that?
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around till the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten, or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rind!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Xanta.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mekon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mekon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
With that cutscene completed, we now know our new objective. Locate the piezoelectric unit so that Fiora can survive. And man, the junk segment is so great. Now that Metalface is more or less out of the story, it does such a phenomenal job of establishing who our villain is, why we hate them, how we're gonna deal with them, which we're mostly still working on that last part, but still, it's just, man, like I said before, they were on their A game when they got to, well, Fallen Arms, like, you know, structure and everything. There is one small criticism I have for the Hidden Village, as I like to call it. It's kind of hard to navigate, especially when you first get here. This little segment in particular has driven me mad for years. It frustrates me to no end that you cannot make this jump. If you somehow can make that jump, please show me a video on Twitter. I will give you a hug. But also, here's the deal. We are currently in the palm of the Fallen Arm. To get to the 5th digit, naturally you'd think, okay, you know, we're in the palm. We can just go there. Wrong. And I still don't think I can get up this segment. Yes, more struggling to platforming with... God dang it. So, a lot of times I just teleport straight to the junk's landmark. Literally my only criticism about this whole part. So seriously, the stories, like the quests here, and a lot of the enemies too, actually legitimate challenges, but I don't think Fiora would take too kindly to us doing parkour in the village when she is suffering so much. To put it in the most simple terms, Fiora was only intended to, you know, live inside of the face unit. Now that she's not, there's some difficulties, so we're going on a little hunt, and God, it's so cool. Maybe I'm just a little biased because I also grew up in a very tropical setting, that when I see palm trees and beaches and stuff, I just get, ooh, it's just like my world. Ooh, it's just like Jabberwock Island. Ooh, it's just like Florida, which is, you know, now I think about it, it is kind of similar. There's things that want to kill us at every turn. No, I'm just kidding. Oh God, actually, I'm not kidding. Run, 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 run. This is the fastest route to where we need to go, and yeah, basically it's pretty much just like a segment of the game letting you say, hey, look around, check things out, look at that giant finger. Wow, wouldn't it be cool if we could go on top of there? This is a new area though, and I completely forgot to update our equipment. I guess I should definitely do that, although the only thing that really changed is our weapons, so I think we're good. Yeah, look at this little weapon for Ricky. Kind of reminds me of Zord, but like a compact version. God, Ricky is so metal. He literally... Wait, I didn't put the gem in. God dang it. Ricky turned foe into comically sized weapon. Okay, now that we got that situated, though, getting to this piezoelectric unit is not actually, like, super simple. They deliberately, like, put a unique monster in front of it, and not an easy one either. It's kind of rude, but it's a little bit of the charm of this zone of the game, in my opinion. You start to deal with, like, a lot of just stronger foes, because, you know, ever since Shulk got Monado 2, he's really just been unstoppable. And now the Mechon are also getting, you know, their just due upgrades. I will say, though, for sheer variety, this is the point of the game where, yes, there's... What the... Where? What? Oh, you turd. There is going to be, naturally, a lot of Mechon. Did I get spotted? Oh, yeah, you better believe I did. Oh, God. But... Hey, we can deal with that. Ricky almost has capped HP, bruh. I hope we can deal with that. I don't know how this is going to go. God dang it. Okay, this is getting a little dicey. I think we'll be fine, but I'd rather be sure that I'm fine. So, Melia, get rid of your electric summons. We're going in the water. Going for a little dip. I cannot help but be now reminded of the official swimsuit artwork for Xenoblade Chronicles. God dang it. I gotta be careful, though. If we swim too far out, yeah, we will start to take damage. Y'all can't come in here, you robots! Anyway, Digit 5 location. There's the Digit. That's the beach. Neat. But where is that unit? Oh, God. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, I thought that was the unique monster. Something tells me we're gonna have to make it nighttime to find this. And, oh, this is one little detail we can show off. If you keep swimming out to the horizon, just like in real life, there will eventually be purple water, and it will do... Oh, God! Oh, God! Melia! Get back! Get back! Oh! Do not drink purple water, smelly Melly. It's dangerous. Jeez, I forgot how much HP Melia had, but, yeah. Don't do that. No duh. Anyways, now to... Enough goofing around. We have to actually track down this piece of equipment. And, well, Lanada did say if we made it nighttime, it might be a little easier to find. And, well, if you're playing on Definitive Edition, yeah, it's a no-brainer to find because it's literally right in front of us. But still. It kind of glows at night. Sure, it's not a beacon like with Fiora, but, yeah, right over there is the monster I'm trying to avoid. His big thing is he is going to patrol this part of the beach, so you gotta be ready for him, which means it's time to level up our arts and stuff, and I do not think I did this yet. We did not put, Say Sorry on our bar, but I will definitely max out Summon Earth. There is no reason not to. It is a universally great skill to have, and, yeah, let's just make that adjustment. I'm gonna miss Sneaky, though! Whatever. This is technically an upgrade. Sneaky's icon was at 12 o'clock. This is at 9 o'clock, so that means it does more damage. This is how my brain works. Anyways, I'm not too interested in fighting Botus at the moment. It would be nice to get the Affinity Coin, but it's not the end of the world, so I'm going to instead try to focus down these just enemies that are guarding, and if I'm fast enough, we could maybe not fight Botus. Get in there, Ricky! I realize now that he was in the water, and he actually... No, he didn't ignore, son of a gun! Okay, this is rough. I do recommend this party. I kind of figured this might happen, but... Oh, God, this is so bad. Dumban's toppled. No! Okay! What Bodice can do is a certain debuff called Pierce. And basically makes everybody naked, and they don't have any armor, which is usually not a problem for Dumban. He's great at dodging, as we know, and I just need to make sure he uses Serene Heart here so he does not die. And if he does, it would really put a... hurt. There it is, the naked field. Puts Pierce on us, but hey, that is a debuff that now Ricky can heal us more with his healing skill. We got the topple again. I don't know how Dumban even did that, but here we go. Big damage. What should we use first? Well, we can't actually choose because that's not how Elemental Discharge works. Currently, we only have 2 debuffs on the target. That's not bad. That's not good either. Let's try a Bitey Bitey. I think it might be technically... Yes, it was technically mine. All right. To keep this combo going, it's a little early for Blossom Dance. We could inflict the bleed. That is technically... Oh, no, it is technically on. Let's just try this. If we can get the physical... No, that went nowhere. The physical defense down, or offense down, does technically also count as a debuff, so that would be more damage for Ricky, but... Oh boy, I think it would be smart to just prioritize this target first. We are getting a decent chunk of our party gauge back up. Melia really needs to get out of melee range, so it don't this is not going to plan. When is it ever? Where did that robot even come from? God! These Mechon, dude. They're a pain, but we'll survive. We're not doing awful right now. Some healing on... There we go, just as I was saying that. Gosh, Ricky it really is just a phenomenal healer. I don't know if it's a... oh my god, no. No, survive. What are you doing? Oh! Dump in these people! And I'm like, what the crud happened? Okay, energy shot. We don't have a great way of dodging that. And Ricky just healed. I can warn Ricky again. I don't know how practical this is, but if we lose Dumban, it's... I just looked to the left of my screen. Dumban's already dead. Okay. Well, in this situation, happy is kind of an out. Perfect. We spend a bar to get a bar. That's smart, right? Okay, I gotta deal with Botus. Knock him down. Come on. Then we can encourage Dumban and we'll be free. Okay. Starlight Kick can miss. It did not this time. Okay. I'm freaking out, dude. We lost Ricky. Son of a gun. So much for our first battle on the Fallen Arm. All right. I'm going to salvage this. Now it's just a one-on-one fight. We are in the burst state. Let's try and get burst N. We're really gambling with our HP at the moment, though. And I don't like that. We'll have Starlight kick up soon. I could try to actually bind the opponent so we can run away. Can we get some maybe more debuffs? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go for this. Come on. He'll be toppled for a little bit. It connected. Okay. Just gonna dump all my elemental discharges. Oh, Ricky's not doing good. Oh no, that's awful. Boost 2 though, coming out. I cannot believe we are seeing this many arts from the opponent. God, this is a pain. When it gets that skill, it is basically in an agility state. It will just... hitting it is now going to be very hard, but as we know, Melia, just don't give a crud. Get your naked field out of here! God dang it. Ugh. That sounds so odd. I hope my neighbors are not the judgy type. Whatever. He's at 8 HP! Come on, we gotta get this. Kick him, Melly! No, she missed! Okay. Oh my god! Dub live with 1. Okay. Crap. This is not good for my heart. Okay. Elemental Discharge start things off. Come on! Ricky, we need the deeps! Say sorry! Boom shaka! And it did nothing. Son of a gun. Okay, we don't have our talent art yet. This is gonna be the strongest Soaring Tempest in the world. Okay. Spear Brick for 1 damage? I don't know. Aw, dumb. Did you pat yourself on the back a little hard there, Melly? Okay, no, seriously, we won. It'll use Delail at the end. Chances are no one's going to see that move. That is not how that's supposed to go. I disagree with Dumban. That was bad. Very bad.
That's what I get for trying to rush.
But, hopefully, yeah, you will be able to sneak the, piezoelectric unit a little better than I did. Golly. What's up with these guys? What the dump? Why are they all glowy? That disturbs me. Disturb is not the right word. I guess Egil is just flexing, like, huh, my Mechon are so strong, they're optimal. Now to do the only reasonable thing. Fill them with LEDs. Oh, how our world, and I guess the world of Xenoblade Chronicles, isn't so different after all. But before we head out, there is one thing I want to point out. There's a landmark here on the 5th digit that, well, it's a little different than usual. And I'd be, yeah. He's here. After almost the entire game, Mumkar has met his end on the fallen arm. It is true we don't see a body, but no, that's him. God. It's just, like, come on. Why'd it have to be like this? Obviously, he doesn't have the will of someone like Fiora to, you know, resist Egil's, like, mind control, but he was cognizant, so it's not even that. It's just such a tragedy. Almost everything here, but, well, can't worry about that now. We're living the future after all. No, that's not true. We are living in the present. We are trying to make a better future, is a better way of mentioning it, but before we hand this off, I'll be here with Fiora. Hurry up and bring the... Oh yeah, I'm already on that. Wait, she says something else. Lenata's a very skilled doctor. I'm a medic, so I should know. Yeah, she seems to know her stuff. Also, sorry we took so long. Yeah, you weren't kidding. There's a lot of Mechon out here. How'd it go? Did you find the unit? We sure did. And thanks for the tip. I imagined with lower draw distance it'd be hard to locate.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonarda, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Well, Lenata's making the repairs doesn't sound right, but I guess that is technically true in this situation. It's really out of our hands. So let's retire here in the Hidden Village. And I know it's the Hidden Machina Village, but I just like to call it Hidden Village. I don't know. Just kind of gotten used to it, but here's our room. Hi there.
You must be tired. Please feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest?
One room for 6 people? Nah, it's technically 5 because Charlotte's... listen, we can't complain. Sure, we're ready to rest. Sure beats sitting out here in the rain. I can't be picky, can I?
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Munkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What had happened if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Egil or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't ya?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-end-tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikkel, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him, even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. The light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.